It is so freaking cold. The snow is pretty, but then it's, I grew up in Colorado. I shouldn't be this much of a wimp, but I am. I'm sorry. I definitely feel like my mood changes with the season, so like, I'm just like, sad, but that does not stop me from wanting to make a dope video for you guys. So today I want to revisit a topic that I have looked at before and I believe to be one of the most important parts of the filmmaking process. So if it sounds like something you'd be interested in, stick around. So music, the soundtrack, the score, the tune, the vibe.
Synonyms of music are euphony, medicine.
Medicine? The fifth meaning of music is punishment for one's actions. But today we're talking about the first four meanings, and that is the soundtrack behind a video or a film. First off, the importance of music itself. This is something that I have felt strongly about since I pretty much started making videos in like 2009. In fact, music inspired most of my videos back then. It kind of jump-started the whole process, and it always got me in the mood to create. Now on my website, I have a whole section dedicated to the importance of music, because in my work, and I think everybody's work in this specific field, literally the soundtrack trumps almost everything. China. And it's overlooked so often. I think that if you get the music wrong, you screw up the whole video. It sounds dramatic, but I found in the last couple years that it is 100% true. I'm gonna break this down into two different parts. Two different groups of people, specifically two different groups of filmmakers. Those are commercial filmmakers, freelancers, anybody making videos for money, and YouTubers, especially smaller YouTubers, where money isn't really a major factor into your decision of how you create things. I kind of fall under both because I do make some corporate videos for clients, but I also make YouTube videos and I don't make any profit off of those because I don't have enough subscribers and I can't. But that's neither here nor there. Since most of you are probably YouTubers, I'm gonna look at that section first. If you have noticed, especially lately and over the last couple years, I have used the same music service pretty consistently, and that is Epidemic Sound. Absolutely fantastic service. It has like 30,000 music tracks and sound effects. No matter what kind of vibe I'm looking for, I can find a song there. If I look on there for 15 minutes, it's almost guaranteed I'm gonna find something nearly perfect for my project. But here's the thing. For a long time now, I've been part of a YouTube network, and through that, I got this service for free. So I was able to download all these tracks and use them without paying the subscription. I was disconnected from my network, and that means that I don't have this service for free anymore. Because of the licensing, you can only use this music on YouTube itself, and since I don't generate any profit on here directly, I've decided that it's probably not worth it picking back up that subscription. And I bet a lot of you are in the same exact boat where you don't want to pay for your music. A question that I want to answer is, do you need to pay to get good music for your videos? And I think that is a strong no. Since the rise of vlogging on YouTube, especially since the Nystat style, a lot of these people need music every single day that is good and unique and different. One of those royalty-free sites, even with 30,000 tracks, it's gonna be difficult to find songs there that consistently that are that unique. My biggest suggestion is SoundCloud. There's a stigma around SoundCloud about SoundCloud rappers, and I don't have anything against them. I think it's great, but for most things, that's not the kind of music that you're looking for. But it's surprising how many artists and musicians on SoundCloud are willing to let YouTubers use their music for no cost whatsoever. Down below, I'll link some of my favorite artists that provide music for free, especially ones that work really well with vlogs and other YouTube-style content. From there, my recommendation is look through that creator's likes and people that they follow. You can just kind of dive down the rabbit hole that is SoundCloud and find some gems that no one else would discover. It's a great feeling finding tracks that only have a couple hundred listens that are amazing. Then I'd contact the artist, whether it be through SoundCloud or another way that they provide, and ask them if they're cool with you using their beats in your projects. I found that about 90% of the time, they're gonna say yes. Then from there, credit them in the description. That allows some promotion for them, and maybe they will promote you too. It's a great way to collaborate with other small creators on the internet. Another note I wanna make is avoid using the YouTube Creator Studio. It's tempting because it's free. It's on YouTube itself, so you know you can use it. Here's the problem. Have you heard this song? Or maybe this song? Or maybe this song? Yeah, I have too, and I've heard it on a lot of different creators' videos. I'm not saying the songs are bad, I'm just saying they're used in so many places that it totally gets rid of any originality that you had. Moving on. This is a spin move. Commercial videos really just make me choke. I'm kidding. So corporate videos for companies and people that you're gonna make money off of. This gets a little tricky when it comes to copyright, because on YouTube, if you use a song that isn't yours, it'll get claimed, not really big deal. But in this world, it really matters. For the videos I do for clients, I always promise them something more original than they would expect from most other freelancers. And the way that I do that primarily is through the music. And because you are getting paid, the expense of getting a subscription to a royalty-free music site I think is justified. And for that, I use Artlist. I found this about a year ago. Absolutely fantastic website. And it's $200 a year for unlimited use of their music. So why Artlist compared to Epidemic Sound when it's actually more expensive? Well, instead of just providing the rights to post on YouTube, it gives you rights to post anywhere. Whether this be a YouTube video on its own website, any other social media, or even a feature film. You're buying the rights to the song that you can use literally anywhere and make any amount of money with. Usually to buy tracks like this, it's several $100s just for a single song. So for those kind of videos, Artlist has never let me down. However, I was used to Epidemic Sound having 30,000 tracks. Artlist has 4,000. And to be honest, I find the quality to be a little lower on Artlist. As I scroll through the songs, I see a lot of repeats, and they oftentimes sound very similar to one another, even if they're from different artists. However, the songs you've been listening to this whole time have actually been from Artlist. So if you look hard enough, you can find some good tracks on there, and they are consistently posting new stuff, but overall, it's a solid option for corporate videos. So that is now how I get my music for all of my films. Let me know in the comments how you do it, and if you have any suggestions for me or any questions. So thank you all for watching. I hope this has been entertaining. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope I can speak naturally, because that was weird. By the way, guys, Pumpkin-O's Trader Joe's makes the friggin' best pumpkin snacks. It's like pumpkin flavored Cheerios. Does anything better than that exist? No. It's very good. That was a really big bite. Oh, before I go, I almost totally forgot about this. Today, right now, a new episode of my podcast, The Squabble, is now live on SoundCloud. Speaking of SoundCloud. So if you want to go get some music from SoundCloud, go do that, and while you're there, listen to my podcast. I think it's a funny one. We talk about the experiences as teenage drivers. Hour-long conversation with comedy, entertainment, and actually a good moral on this one. This has some inspiration. But I'm gonna go. Be sure to check that out in the link down below. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.